check out LeBron's son, LeBron James Jr., winning his middle school championship.
Listen, we were talking about this yesterday, Chris Broussard. I mentioned it. And by the way, shout out to the Big Lead for the second time in a week, just writing an article based on one of our great hot takes on this show. I do think LeBron has it in his mind. Can I play 6 more years and play in a game with
Okay, how old is the son?
The son's 13.
He's in what grade?
He just finished his 7th, or I guess he's in the midst of his 7th grade.
So it would be another like 5 years.
No, right. LeBron would need it 5+ years before. See, he would need to play 6 more years in order to be able to play with his son.
Yeah, that'd be incredible. The Ken Griffey Jr. of basketball, never been done.
But is he good enough? You've seen him.
Well,
you think he's
right now he's great. I don't know what he's ranked in national.
Amongst
13 he's a very good
he's like the
player.
25th ranked 13-year-old, but there's no real official. Like, there's no way
and
to do
when
it.
you watch him, and I watched a ton of him, but seeing him on tape, the bits I've seen, he plays like LeBron. I mean, he's got the court vision. You saw some of the passes. I mean, gets to the whole, like, he looks really good. He's a lot better than I was at that age.
Well, and, I mean, we know Jordan's kids, one of them played in college. It's a hell of a burden, man.
I was just going to say, the good news is there's no pressure on him at all.
Well,
ever.
I mean, I don't think LeBron has these, like, listen, you have to follow my legacy, but the kid seems to love basketball, seems to be really good at it, and it's something you never thought you'd be able to see in the NBA. You didn't think a guy could play for 20 years.
Yeah.
And so it would be, I think it's a little
That'd
carrot
be great
that's out
to
there.
see.
Be unbelievable.
All right, time now for some stories to start your morning. The Packers are working on a new contract for Aaron Rodgers that would almost certainly make him the highest paid player in league history. Nick, you surprised this, given that Rodgers still has 2 years left on this current deal?
Well, if they wanted to play hardball, they could simply say, because Rodgers has never been franchise tagged, so he's eligible for the franchise tag 3 times, and the first 2 times it would be well under his market value. They could have him under full control for 4 more years, underpaid each of those 4 years. That would take him up until his age 38 season. That's one path they could take, but it's a path they absolutely shouldn't take. They're doing the right thing here. He's the best player, in my eyes, in the history of your franchise. He's as talented of a quarterback as we've ever seen, and right now he's underpaid. He's able to make $18 million next year. He should make nearly double that. They're doing the right thing.
They know he has carried their franchise ever since he's been the starter. You know, they haven't put the right pieces around him. Some decent pieces, but they should have. He's got 1 Super Bowl. This might be the best quarterback of all time, the most talented. And we've seen him with 1 Super Bowl. They're doing the right thing with this. Now I want to see them build the right pieces around him so they can compete year in, year out to win the Super Bowl.
New front office there, maybe participate in free agency more.
Cowboys Vice President Stephen Jones said the team plans to meet with Dez Bryant's team, quote, sooner rather than later to discuss his future. Dez is owed $12.5 million next season. Nick, what do you think the Cowboys should do here?
Listen, I don't think they can move on from Dez. Dez was disappointing last year. Dez was not as good as he should have been. Dez was part of the reason Dak wasn't great. But he also, if Dez gets cut, the best free agent wide receiver available is Dez Bryant. Like, you need more weapons even if you keep Dez Bryant. So I understand them talking to him, seeing if he would take a pay cut, but I'm sure his agent is telling him, man, they need you.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have a better option. So if I were Dez, I would hold strong.
I don't know if you even broach the subject, broach the topic of a lesser pay cut. You can talk to him about, look, we know you've had a disappointing year. You weren't what we expected. You weren't what you expected yourself. We're looking for you to come back, have a bounce-back year. We know you're going to work hard. We've heard your comments. We believe in you. And don't even mention giving him a pay cut because, like you said, I don't know that he'll take it. He might get upset and be very temperamental and become a negative impact on the team. And if you end up having to cut him, who you're replacing him with. So if he doesn't have a great year this year or a very good year this upcoming season, then you can move on for him. He's only 29. Give him another shot.
And finally, all week, we're picking our First Things First NBA Midseason Awards. Today, we're talking Best Dunkers. The nominees are Zach LaVine, Larry Nance Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Donovan Mitchell. You can vote on our Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram pages, or better yet, vote on all 3. Chris Broussard, who's your choice for Dunker of the Year?
I mean, if we're talking about dunk contest, I would go with Aaron Gordon, but we're not. We're talking about game dunks this year. Zach LaVine's been hurt most of the year, so I'll take him out. I'm going with Larry Nance Jr. because
Ooh.
to me the best game dunks are on people. All right, not wide open lane, not a fast break unless it's just something tremendous. Donovan Mitchell has had some incredible dunks, but not like that.
What?
Not like that. Look at the extension, and that's over a 7-foot KD, Kevin Durant. So I got it just for that dunk. I have to go with my man Larry Nance. And even Chris Carter would admit that KD got dunked on that one.
Right, of course. Chris is very high standard for what getting dunked on is and is not. That was an amazing dunk. But he's not my dunker of the year. I'm going with Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon, we don't watch him a lot because he's in Orlando. And Aaron Gordon, I will give him credit because he has diversified his game to a degree.
Yes.
He is one of the more improved players in the league. But I'm also partial to a guy his size. Now, Larry Nance is a big guy as well. Absolutely. But, like, Levine's thin. Donovan Mitchell is more what we're used to. Donovan Mitchell, by the way, poor guy, has been nominated 2 times in 2 days. Not going to win either one of them. I think Aaron Gordon's right now the most violent dunker in the league. And a lot of Nance's involve an alley-oop, which is great. Gordon, more often than Nance, to me, can do it on his own. There are no bad choices here. But for me, it's Aaron Gordon. He is the dunker of the year. Our First Things First awards.
Yes, go online and definitely put your vote in.
Yes,
all right,
Twitter,
moving on
Facebook,
to the NCAA. The organization is under the microscope after an FBI